Apoplectic time is shown as the film recap begins. This means that hominid animals called titans were destroyed all over the world thousands of years ago. People survive behind walls to protect themselves from fear. Besides, they cling to hope behind the wall. If the titans attack, this wall will protect them. More than a century has passed now. People began to forget the existence of titans. Now, the history of the titans is only part of the story written in the book. It is used to instill fear in children. Despite their wishes, those who live behind the wall cannot pass through it. Fearing the titans, the government even forbade them to walk next to the wall. So people agreed to live hard. The world inside the walls is divided into 3 parts. A third of the area consists of farmers who survive by working in the fields. The second part is the factory-built industry. The first part of the area was an integral part of the aristocratic people who held the entire city. No one is allowed to move from one area to another. A boy named Irene lived in the third part of the area. He was afraid and could not live like a prisoner behind the wall, because he has a passion to do great things. This is his dream to explore the outside world. He also shares his dreams with his friends, because he suspected that titans exist. People hide here as if they are afraid of titans. Irene's girlfriend is also great with him. Farmers are not allowed to do any experiments. According to the government, if someone is struggling to succeed, it will be wrong. There is a girl named Mikasa. Irene and Mikasa like each other. He wanted to live comfortably with Irene. Irene's friend meets a stranger on the way to meet Irene, but he didn't care. Irene felt happy to be a resident of that place, because he can see the outside world. There is a bomb device, so this place is a favorite. Because of fear, people avoid visiting that place. Now this time, Irene intends to get through the wall at any cost. He convinced his friends to do it. Near the wall was a guard of military officers, but they got closer to the wall, hidden from the soldiers. But before he could go forward, he was arrested. The military leader provides them because he has a soft spot for Irene. He realized Irene's beauty. She understood her husband's wishes. They still talk like the earth is shaking. If you look at the wall, you won't believe what you see. For the first time, they face great terror. He is a titan monster that is bigger and stronger than the other titans. Such animals are called monsters. It was higher than that fire and wall. A fire was burning at that time. Using his big feet, he began to break the wall. The people were scared and confused. The worst is because of the fire attack. The leader ordered military officers to attack with bombs, but the soldiers stopped him, saying that the government prohibited the use of these explosives. Making a huge hole, the giant monster quickly disappeared. There is a calm before the storm. In the first scene, the titans began to break through the hole in the wall. They look like people, but they are taller and stronger than humans. They laugh at people, because they treat people as food. That leader managed to detonate the bomb and attack the titan. But he didn't know, these titans are immortal and never die. The injured part of the animal begins to heal naturally. As they are outnumbered, the titans surround them. The man looked small before them. They consider people like insects crushed under their feet, toys to play with. Besides, people do not lack BBQ for them, because they eat them while they sit down. Military men would rather kill themselves than be eaten by titans. They took their lives. The titans spread disaster throughout the city. People began to die in the riots or become victims of the titans. Those people found the only place to save their lives. This is a municipality. People started going there without caring for others and without saving their lives. Irene and Mikasa did the same for their safety. Mikasa met the baby's mother. Then he had mercy on them. When you rescue the boy, he stays outside. Irene pulled through the crowd and headed down the hall. The hall door was closed. Irene struggled to open the hall door, but people stopped him from doing so. Mikasa grabbed the boy and the titan walked towards him. Irene was forced and could not take a step. Titans surrounded both Mikasa and the child. There was a sudden silence. Somehow, Irene forced his way out of the hall. He saw that the titans were surrounding the hall where the survivors were hiding. Titans damaged the ceiling of the hall and began to eat people. People's blood flows when the blood is fast. Enraged by the situation, Ian ran away to the city. 2 years later, the scene is shown taking place in an industrial area. Because the walls are strong, they survived the attack of giant animals. Survivors of previous attacks also live here. Because the titans are still in the bottom third. Due to the large population, the region suffers from food shortages. People began to die of hunger. Now the survivors in the third part of the area have the only way to survive. In this way, they protect their territory from the titans. That means they can save their territory when facing the titans. The military team is ready to fight against the titans. They had 2 years of hard training. Irene and his friend are also training, because they want revenge on Mikasa. Eren doesn't blame herself for Mikasa's death because she didn't save her. They were led by a commander named Kubel. Captain Kubel planned to do the operation in the dark of night. Their task is to blow a big hole in the third part of the area where the Titans have entered. The plan is to blast the top of the hole. As a result, the broken part of the wall will fall. The hole will be blocked through them. Despite the explosion, the Titan could not reach it because of the solid wall. They can finish off the Titans by winning this action. The explosion was their last hope. They will lose their lives or take their lives in this operation. The commander informed the military about the newly developed weapon. It can allow them to fly in the air, because they discovered that Titans can be killed when targeting the neck. That Titans will never be resurrected. As planned, they were working in the dark of night, but before they get there, they sense something mysterious on the road. They move to check what is what. When they think everything is fine, they start walking, and it's just cows' hooves. Then a woman heard a baby crying. She thinks her child is in danger and needs help. He stepped forward to check on his child's help. Irene followed him. They find the boy and realize that this boy is a flesh and blood Titan. That horrible boy tries to catch them, but falls. He collapses and begins to cry. All the Titans woke up, heard his voice and led him there. They surrounded them. Now they face great difficulties. Commander Kubel, who was concerned, had left them in this condition by fleeing the place in an armored vehicle. Irene's friend was captured by the Titans, but another military officer came there and saved him. Now the Titans can't save them. Suddenly, a great hunter from the Shikishima Titans came there. Almost killed 10-15 Titans. With Shikishima was a brave female soldier named Mikasa. Yes, he is alive. Both dared to kill the Titans using their powerful weapons. After killing the Titans, they made their way to the planned earth pit near the wall. But the surprising moment was that Mikasa showed no affection for Irene, because he just wanted revenge after the incident. The Titan swallowed Mikasa, but Shikishima taught him how to fight the Titans after saving him. He reveals the secret to stopping the Titans and tells them to attack the Titans and fight them. One thing Fear says that fear is the enemy of people who make them run, not Titans. Then Commander Kubel, who is interested, went there. He said no quick kill weapon has been found in the secret location we used for the operation. But they are in the tunnel. I didn't want to lose those explosives, so I had to go. Because among us there is a thief who can steal weapons. They can't stand the loss of a quick kill weapon. They started loading the ball, but the Titans heard a noise. Suddenly the Titans swallowed 2 people. Everyone was confused, but the commander wanted to worry about the explosives. Thieves robbed a car full of explosives. A woman smashes an explosive device from a thief in a rage when her husband is being swallowed by Titans. He set the explosive device in the fire, did not put it. To avenge her husband, she crashed a vehicle in the middle of the Titans. But instead of this big bang, the Titans are safe. But their last hope has now ended with an explosion. Kubel is also in trouble and is on the run. They were caught in a vicious trap among the Titans. Irene was lost, but remembered Shikishima's angry words. Without hesitation, he went forward. When he confronts the Titans, he manages to kill some Titans. He lost a leg against the Titans. Titan captured Irene's friend. Everyone was fighting to save the life of Irene's friend so that the Titan wouldn't swallow him. Irene was completely defeated in the battle. He was disappointed that he did not help at all, but he got up, pushing himself. Just in time, Titan saved his friend before he could eat. While rescuing him, he lost one of his hands. Eventually, a Titan swallowed him. Irene felt the Titan's belly slowly disintegrate after becoming a part of it. Witnessing this, Mikasa lost her temper and attacked Titan City. Unfortunately, Mikasa's car had an accident because the car accessories were damaged. Mikasa now faced death in front of her. Because of that, Titan came towards him. Suddenly, Titan felt something wrong in his stomach. Opening his mouth, a huge monster came out. The explosion produced a giant monster. The giant finished off the rest of the Titans. If he looked closely, he knew it was none other than Irene. Then, after weakening, he began to die like other Titans. Then the commander, who knows Irene's skill, says something that no one can understand. He says, "Cut your lips." No one understands it, but Mikasa makes it happen. And Irene appeared from there. Amazingly, his broken legs and arms have now grown back. Everyone was shocked to see this. Then Shikishima did not smile for anything because he already knew this would happen. It was then shown where Irene's father was a scientist. For some reason, Irene injected the serum with the commander with him. Irene's mother forbade them to do so, but they replied that the grown-up Irene would play a big role in saving humanity because of this injection. Meanwhile, some government officials knocked on the door. Irene's father hides Irene and the witch in the room. Kubel is also among the government officials. They got word that Irene's father was working on a secret experiment. Farmers are forbidden to experiment or invent anything. As punishment, Eren's parents were arrested by the police. Exam marks were also burnt together. This is the reason why the warlord loves Eren, because of this character. He also knows that Eren is the strongest because of this serum to save humanity. Eren woke up and was captured by Kubel. It was also amazing how he turned into a huge monster for Eren. But he is proud to think that he has a character that can play a major role in saving humanity against the Titans. But Kubel is a threat to Eren, so he is attracted to her. Because, he said, people should not experiment or invent anything. Instead, people have to stay behind walls out of fear. When Kabul mentions Eren's kindness, he shoots the commander. But before the commander Eren died, he revealed a secret. Kubel is the murderer of his parents. Hearing this, Eren and his friends turned against Kubel. Then a powerful monster appears when he jumps. First, when he gets there, he grabs Eren. They all try to stop it, but on its way, it wipes out everything. He also did not try Eren's friend later, but was stopped by Mikasa. He seemed to understand Mikasa's communication. She took her husband with her. Kubel lost his life in this battle. Eren wasn't there, so they didn't know what to do. Eren's friend then remembered that he still had the explosives. They can do that using their actions. They all moved to the third part of the area to get the bomb. Eren woke up in a big, uncomfortable room. Among other things, there is Shikishima. Here, Shikishima reveals many secrets. The Titans were made of men. It was made by none other than Eren's father. Titans were developed as a military weapon, but are being tested. This virus has a devastating effect on humanity as it spreads rapidly. Humans continue to quickly turn into Titans. They spread destruction all over the world. This chain will continue and will not stop. The saddest part is that Titans can survive without quenching their appetite, so they are immortal. Only after the death of Eren's father did he have the means to kill them. If it wasn't banned by the government, killing the Titan could be the solution. Eren's father selected his son by injecting him with a serum, so he can help humanity and fight the Titans. Eren is immortal. It can turn into a disaster at any moment. Shikishima also revealed that he is a person who opposes the government. His friends tried to steal explosives. After being inspired by Eren, Shikishima, he prepares to help him. Eren's friends go to the bomb site to protect themselves from the Titans. They loaded the bomb into the car and drove into the wall. But on the way he was stopped by Shikishima. The plan included destroying the second part of the area with this bomb. Humans are forced to reluctantly fight the Titans due to the collapse of the wall. After defeating the Titans, they will destroy the government, because they are facing this situation because of the government. But Eren and his friends did not agree with him, because innocent people can be killed in this war. So the fight broke out between Shikishima and Eren. Shikishima committed suicide and turned into a monster. It is also known that the transformation of Shikishima into a Titan is here. He is the same blind man who took Eren. To become a Titan, they must take their own life. After becoming a Titan, their actual body parts took over the Titan's work. But these giants have a shorter lifespan than the Titans because of the serum injection. The rest of the Titans were killed by a virus that spread to make them immortal. A fierce battle ensued between Shikishima and Eren. Shikishima has a heavy hand on Eren. Then, Eren defeated Shikishima with his fighting skills. As planned, Eren managed to detonate the bomb on top of the wall. Everyone is surprised to know that Kubel is alive. He said, "Let Eren be under control," because he doesn't want anyone to help humanity. But the people had to hide behind the walls as if they were afraid. A female soldier killed a Cuban in a rage. It is known that the monster appeared here at the beginning of the film. It is none other than Kubel, transformed into a giant. Kubel does everything he can to stop his work. Shikishima then agrees to help him. Risking his life, Kabul shot a bomb into the giant Titan's mouth. The giant Titan was killed by the explosion. That big hole was also blocked by debris from the explosion. Their operation was successful, so they were happy. Mikasa and Eren's dreams came true when they saw the sea and the birds flying. The film recap ends with a dream come true.